there. Most of you all know that I'm a trainer. Well, not the push-ups, burpees kind of trainer. I am a certified trainer, and I've worked in the banking industry for over 30 years. And I've been looking at feeds, and I'm noticing a lot of questions about banking, and you're reaching out to your bank and not getting a response. So I wanted to give you a few tips over the next few days. And so my first tip is about FDIC coverage. And so when it comes to FDIC, a lot of people are concerned about, do I need to move my money out of the bank? What should I be doing right now? And I want to guide you, do not move your money out of the bank. Your funds are insured by the FDIC up to $250,000, but that's per coverage category. And there are 9 coverage categories. So you can be insured beyond the $250,000 if your accounts are titled in different ways. And so the first thing I want to talk about is FDIC. So FDIC is the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. It's been in action since 1933, after the stock market crash of 1929. And since 1933, not one penny of FDIC insured dollars has been lost. And so it is safe. The other thing I want to be mindful of, that it is for deposit accounts. So that includes checking accounts, savings account, interest-bearing checking accounts, money market accounts, even cashier's checks. Those are all considered depository accounts and are covered. If you have your money in mutual funds, stocks, bonds, notes, anything like that, treasury bills, those are not covered by the FDIC. They are insured. And so you'll want to look at your documentation for those investments and determine how those are separately covered. It's just not covered by the FDIC. FDIC covers only banks. And so if you have your money with a credit union, you're not covered by the FDIC, but you are covered with the same dollar amount, $250,000, same type of coverage through the NCUA. And so don't be concerned, again, if you have your money at a credit union. For those of you who have dollar amounts within your branches at banks that is greater than $250,000, next thing you need to consider is, what are the coverage categories? So you can have an individual account. You can have a joint account. Those are considered separate coverage categories. You can have an irrevocable or a revocable trust. Now, I don't want you to think that you have to have a trust documentation to have a trust. A payable on death designation is considered a revocable trust. And so just be aware of the different types of account categories that you have, and that will put in place how much coverage you can have. So you can have all of that under one bank relationship. The other thing that you can consider, rather than trying to go rush to your bank and move money out, is, does your bank participate in Promontory? Promontory is a network of banks, and what it does is, at your own local bank, your branch can invest your additional uncovered dollars in other banks without you having to step foot in another bank. And so these services are all available through your local branch. I understand that some of you are trying to call into your branches and you're getting long delays, and that's because they are considered an essential business, and so they are open, but they have closed their lobbies and are working with a limited staff. So please be patient. It helps in these times if you have a banker. That's why I always encourage you to have a banker, someone that you have their name, their phone number, and their email address, so you can reach out to them directly. And that's on your checklist. If you haven't done that, when we come out of quarantine, make sure that you get that relationship established, because you do want to have a person that you can reach out to. So I hope this information provides you with support and help, and can set your mind at ease to know that if you have deposited money at a deposit account at a federal bank, you know that your money is safe. If you found this information helpful, go ahead and share it. You can also ask me questions. I will be loading this to my YouTube channel along with links to the FDIC. On the FDIC website, there is a calculator where you can input all of your accounts and balances and the various coverage categories to determine what your full coverage is at your specific institutions. All right. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Have a fantastic day.